Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. I know I have been off of YouTube for over 3 weeks now. Some things have been happening for me health-wise that have kind of kept me from filming. So I just wanted to do a little video. I don't know if you guys know or not, or follow me on Instagram. You probably don't because I don't ever link my socials. But I bought the blood sugar palette and the new liquid frost from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, as well as 3 lippies. 3? Well, I've only got, one of them's in my handbag. I got Calabasas, 818, and Cherry Wet. I have done a couple of different things with the color Cherry Wet. I've actually used it to line out some work that I've done on my face, that sort of thing. It is a gorgeous color. Love it, love it, love it. So this is not quite a first impressions, but this is just me using the palette and kind of playing around with it and seeing what kind of look I can create with it. The Liquid Frost highlighter I freaking love. It is spectacular. I have used it over my foundation, but I actually have only set my under eyes. I haven't set the rest of my face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out. So it comes with a little plunger here, so you can suck up the product into that component there, and then you just release it and out comes your product. Okay, so I'm going to do it again, and I'm just actually not even going to like drop any of it on my face. I'm just going to use what's on the actual wand, and I'm just, oh, that's a lot. I'm just going to tap this out on my high points, and I'm using the color Frosted Peach, Frozen Peach, my bad. But if you can see in the camera, that is a blinding fucking highlight, and it is so pretty. And like I said, I have used it over the top of my makeup after I've set it, rather than oh, I lost my train of thought. I've used it on top of my powder after I have already set my face, and I did not see any issues. It wasn't picking up the foundation. It wasn't picking up any of the product, but it's just, oh, fuck, it's pretty. It's so, so pretty. This is one of those things that I'm actually like super stoked that I splurged on, because I am not regretting it in the least. The reason I'm doing it this way is because I want to see how it lays underneath powder once you've set your face. So yeah, that's basically why I'm doing it this way. But you can't deny that is a beautiful, beautiful shine that it gives you. And it dries down pretty quickly, so that's a good thing. But also when you close the lid, the little plunger goes back into the lid. So that is my highlighter on, and I am feeling myself. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and set my face now before I make more of an ass of myself. Long story short, I fucking love the highlighter. I hope that it stays in stock, because I want to continue to have this in my collection to use my little arsenal, if you will. So right now I'm wearing my Fenty foundation in the color 140. I'm actually thinking that this shade is too light for me. I think I have like a weird kind of like blinders almost, to where I don't actually realize how dark I am as far as my complexion. And I think I need to go up to like the 150, because if you can see, my chest is actually, let me try and set up a little bit here. My chest is slightly darker than my face, but that being said, it can always be remedied with bronzers. So yeah, so as you can see, that highlight underneath the powder just gives the sweetest little kiss of highlight, and that's fucking stunning. So yeah, pretty happy with this purchase, and I might be getting some other colors. Like, I just thought that this with my color complexion and my undertones would be really pretty, and I was not wrong. So Any Hoosier, I've actually done a couple of makeup looks and I basically used almost every brush in my arsenal. So I don't really know how I'm going to be able to put together this look today. I'm probably going to be using like 90% Morphe brushes just because I love my ColourPop brushes so much that I use them every time I do my makeup. So little shout out to ColourPop. I'm also wearing my ColourPop No Filter Concealer underneath my eyes. I set my face with my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Alright, so I'm gonna go actually pop in some contact lenses because I can't see a fucking thing, and I will be right back. Alright, so contact lenses are in and I can see like a normal person. Yay me! Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on my eyeshadow primer. If you've been watching my videos, it never changes. It is the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the color Painterly. And again, I say this in every video, but if you haven't watched one of my videos before, why not? Secondly, go back and watch them. And thirdly, because it evens out my skin tone on my eyes. So, if I close my eyes, you can see I've got quite a bit of like purple coloring, red coloring, blue coloring undertones on my eyelid. But when I put it on this eyeshadow primer, it gives me a nice solid base to work with. Not to mention, it's awesome. And we are done. If you haven't seen it, this is the Blood Sugar palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is what it looks like on the inside. Lots and lots of very pretty colors. Let's see, you've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 shades in here. And you've got anything from browns to pinks to purples to really bright reds. These are absolutely gorgeous. I will show you, if it focuses, all the different little, it won't show up on the white, but how they've got like little different, what do you call them? Stamps, I suppose you could call them. So, for today's look, I'm not sure even what I want to do with this, to be perfectly honest. Like, sometimes I find things like this a little intimidating, simply because I, used to work in makeup and I was playing in it every day, and I had these different techniques that I would use, and they were, really great for the time, but they're not so much used anymore. That doesn't mean that you can't use them, but I feel like because I'm not in it, like, my creativity has kind of waned a bit. But I am starting to get it back, which makes me really excited because I just love makeup. So I'm going to try and find a brush I can use for this. I'm going to be using my Morphe M420 brush. It is a, let me do the YouTuber thing. It is an angled shader brush. And I'm going to go into, what colors do I want to do today? I think I want to do like a really, really dark red smoky eye. So the first color I'm going to go in with is, I'm going to go in with Cake Mix, which is this really pretty tan color here. And it's got like, it looks like it's got like peachy pink undertones, which is really pretty. And it's going to pair really well with this eye. So as you can see, if you can see, it does have that peachy undertone to it. And it's really, really a pretty color. And, I mean, granted, this has a lot of colors that intimidate me. It still has some very wearable, daily wearable colors. Like, you don't have to be, like, super, super garish with the makeup looks that you come up with and that sort of thing. Just because it's bright and, and really like dominating colors, if that makes any sense, doesn't mean that your eye looks have to be bright and dominating. It's all about how you interpret color, basically. And I find red is my second favorite color. My first favorite color, I don't know if you can tell, but it's purple. So, but I have been a lover of red my whole life. In high school, I was really emo, and I'm like, black is my favorite color. And so I would kind of play that up. But, yeah, red is definitely definitely up there in my favorite colors. Alright, the next color I'm going to go into is Cherry Soda, which is this really pretty red here. It's definitely got more of an orangey undertone, which is going to be really pretty for spring summer, which is what's happening here in Aussie, which is happening here in Australia. Sound like such an idiot. I'm going to take Cherry Soda on a Morphe 332 brush. It looks like this sole here with the product on it. And I'm just going to work that above my crease. So just make sure that you wear an eyeshadow base with these eyeshadows because they do stain your lids. I've had it stain my lid even though I've had eyeshadow base on, I've had concealer on, I've had, you know, powders and stuff like that to kind of buffer it. I have had it still dye my lid. So just, you know, wearer beware. Wearer beware. You know what I mean. So anyway, I'm just buffing that in. And that is such a fucking pretty color. It is so pretty. I'm actually going to try and like pre-film. I don't generally pre-film, which is why my videos haven't been very consistent recently. I'm trying to kind of plan out different things I want to do. I have been playing with makeup. I've been dabbling in makeup. I just haven't been like really in it because it's just, I just have been very unwell lately. I've had some things medically happening. I've had some things with my back happening. But I do want to report for the first time in 2.5 months, I went to work every day this week. Now, that being said, I had to leave early on Wednesday because I'm having some issues with my lower back, particularly in between my hips in my lower back. It gets so bad that sometimes in the mornings I can't actually move and I need my husband to help me physically move and roll over or whatever. So that has been really, I don't know what the word is. It's been really trying for me. So yeah, I've been dealing with that for the past couple of weeks. I've been dealing with the bulging disc in my back, which has been causing sciatic issues, which is another reason why I haven't been uploading, because sitting on my little couch here in my beauty room is just really too painful. I'm not trying to make a pity party, so please nobody, you know, think that, but it's just the truth of the nature. Alright, so I really want to go into Coma, but it scares me. It's this really beautiful, like, super deep maroon. And I really, oh my god, I just said maroon, like an Australian. It's like a deep maroon. And so I have been here for 9 years, and yeah, so obviously some of the lingo is going to rub off. It's so funny when I say like tomato or aluminium or maroon, and my husband cacks himself when he hears it because he's like, yes, I'm finally rubbing off on you. So yeah, that's I'm sure if he heard that, if he wasn't on his if he wasn't in his office playing, he would have been really entertained by that. So what I'm doing, if you can see,
I did hear that, by the way.
I am leaving that in the video. If you can see, what I'm doing is I'm creating like a little triangle. So I'm taking just on the outer edge and I'm kind of buffing it out a little bit, and I'm just, like I said, making like a little triangle with it. And that is so cool looking. And that's really giving this eye look some definite dimension to it. And some depth to the outer corner that is just really, really pretty. I like that a lot. Oof. Also, this is the M222 from Morphe. So yeah. Alright, so that's both eyes done with extra coma. That is so pretty, and I don't think that my camera is doing it justice. But it's so pretty in color. It's so pretty in person. I'm absolutely in love with this. I'm just trying to even up both of my eyes because my eye shape is not the same on both. So I do have to do a bit of finagling from time to time. And for some reason, my right eye always plays better than my left eye. I'm not sure if I want to go in with cavity or root canal, one of these two colors. They're both super duper pretty. Oh god, it's a disco, check me out, mom. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna stop smoking crack now. And if anybody out there has a crack addiction, I'm not making fun of you, I swear. Alright, so I'm gonna go in on a Morphe 204, which is this brush, quit focusing on my face, which is this brush here. And I'm going to go in with root canal because I haven't actually worn this color yet. I have played with cavity in my, what do you call it? Cherry Blossom look, which is so pretty. But yeah, so I'm going to go in with root canal. I am not going to cut the crease because I don't think I need to. But what I am going to do, I'm going to try and apply it on a dry brush. Oh wow, that works really well. That works really well on a dry brush. That's pretty freaking cool. Alright, no need for Fix Plus. Awesome possum. I don't know why I always make that face when I'm doing my eyeshadow, but without fail, I make that face. Alright, so now I'm gonna start working on my lash line. Ooh. I think actually what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to take the color Donor, which is this really pretty gold shade, and I'm just going to pop that on my finger on the middle of my lid. Right in the middle of my eyelid. Oh, can you see? Can you see? Please tell me you can see that on camera. Oh, yes, bitch. Oh, far out Brussels sprout. That is stunning. Go me. So proud of myself right now. Alright, so now I'm going to start working on my lower lash line. And I'm going to take that first color Cake Mix. And this is an R41, and I'm just going to dust that along my bottom lash line. It's the same type of reasoning that you do the same thing on your front eye, on your upper lid. Same exact reasoning. You want to give a nice base for the other eyeshadows to play on. Alright, so then I'm going to go into Cherry Soda on the same brush, not changing brushes at all. And I'm just going to drag that all the way across. Smoking it out a little bit. Yes, indeedy. I always like to make sure that I connect my bottom lash line with my top lash line, just so that there's a nice even around the eye kind of look. Alright, and then on a smaller brush, which I'm sure is a lip brush, but it's an M326. It's this teeny little brush. And I'm going to take Coma, and I'm actually going to put that like just on the outer corner and connect the two. I've got, why did I just blew my mirror because I had a hair on my face. Far out. Alright, so I'm going to take some of that and I'm just going to focus it in the lash. And I'm again connecting the outer corners. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, doing the same thing to the other eye. Now I was just going to do that on the outer corner, but I got a little heavy-handed on my left-hand side, so I brought it in just a little bit more. Alright, my fingers are, it's so cold out in this room. It is actually quite nice outside. It's spring now here. Pop, crack, pop, crack. So, what was I saying? I've lost my train of thought completely. I've completely lost my train of thought. I have no idea what I was talking about. It's going to be really stupid watching this video back as I'm editing it and going, you idiot! But, you know, it can't be helped. I am what I am. Alright, so, the next thing I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to go ahead and do my brow bone. And I need to find a brush to do this with because I don't have any. I'm going to take the color... Oh, I just dug out prick. Oh, I got prick under my fingernail. Don't look at my cuticles, they're a mess. Damn it to hell, I hate when I do that. Alright, I'm going to go in with the color Sugar Cake, which is that right there. And I'm going to dust that underneath my brow bone, just to kind of soften that edge. Alright, so on the inner corner of my eye, I'm going to take Sweetener, which is a really pretty color. I'm going to go on the other end of my number 23 brush from Stila that I know is discontinued. But I'm going to take this color on the inner corner. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And it's really cool because this gold actually has like red and orange reflex to it. So it's, oh shit, that is pretty. Oh shit, that's pretty. Liking it. Liking it a lot. Alright, I'm going to take that on my inner corner as well. Alright, so that is my eyes done. Done skis for the Blood Sugar palette. Now I'm going to try and find a liner that I think will pair with this one. And I think I'm going to go for my Empire eyeliner from Urban Decay. I'm going to line my waterline with this. So, alright, I'm going to take a new mascara that I bought recently. It is the Nars Climax mascara. It comes in this little red component here. Really interesting, very cool looking. Reminds me of like a barbell handle. Don't know why. Anyway, so I've used this mascara a couple of times now, and I still don't know if I'm 100% sold on it, but I do like it. It's a good mascara. I mean, you can see proofs in the pudding. It's a good mascara. It's got a nice consistency to the formula. It's not too thin. It's definitely a nice formula. You can't deny that it's not a pretty mascara. So I don't really have much more to say about that. Alright, I'm going to finish off the rest of my face. We'll come back and do the lips and then we'll be done. Alright guys, so I am bronzed and blushed. I already highlighted, so I don't have to do that stuff again. I'm going to be going in with Cherry Wet. I'm going to be using a new fucking pencil if I can get into it. Holy samosas. Alright, so this is a new one. It's the ColorSensational Shaping Lip Liner from Maybelline. It's in the color, what is it? Pink Coral. So it looks like that. And then, oh! It's a retractable one. I didn't realize. So, let me just, that's what it looks like. Bam. I just think it'll really pair well with the colors that I've got going on. Alright, so that's the lip liner on, and it's a really, really pretty coral. So this is Cherry Wet. I think this is one of his new ones from the Thursday palette. This is what it looks like on the back of your hand swatched. And here we go. That is gorgeous. I have not worn this on my lips. This is super pretty and it goes so well with the eye look that I've done today. I have worn the Calabasas formula color, and I have to say these liquid lips, they dry down, but they are nowhere near uncomfortable. Like, you don't get the crusty lip. It doesn't pull the moisture out of your lips at all. It just is such a comfortable formula, and it wears for hours. So I am done with the makeup look for the first one today. Like I said, I am going to try and film a few videos today and hopefully not ruin my face in the process. But if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload, which I hope soon it will be more consistent now that my life has kind of come back full circle and back into a more normal routine. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!